Notes version.
Oh,
Like, yep, I feel that.
And then everyone that I had, obviously in my little thing, was basically that. It was basically this really bad situations. But
Terrible.
welcome to Season Redacted, where we play Dungeons and Destiny with a bunch of Australian streamers. All right. Recap from the last game. The Judas, Thorvin Gungreg, and Teresa had double-crossed Chicken One and Timber in the last epic fight with Clovis Bray. She basically done a deal with Clovis to separate her and Thorvin. But to get to do this, she had to, one, throw a Nova Bomb into Chicken's back. Two, possibly kill the fan favorite NPC of the whole 4-year campaign.
Or franchise.
Fisticuffs.
Which he stabbed. He couldn't just kick Kite out of the ship. He had to stab him out and leave him out there with his 15 kids, who basically Kite sacrificed himself to feed his children. But
I'm a villain, not a monster.
The Kite managed to do a radio and contact the two guardians that were left, Chicken One and Timber, and pinpoint where Thorvin, Teresa, Clovis Bray had gone. And we left it on opening these two large bomb doors, and you're looking down into the belly of this area. So look, usually I come in and usually I run stuff, but I am no longer the DM here. So, Thorvin, you go nuts, mate.
Better start calling this bitch Captain Phillips, because I am the captain now. All right. So yeah, you guys have approached this big hexagon pit. Think like that Rasputin, war mind doorway sort of thing, right? And it's a pit of that size, and you look all the way down. It's pretty dark, but from the light that's now just emanating from the top and the bits of sunlight that's breaking through the sky, you can see just what looks like metallic corpses just sort of littered across the floor. And it's a long drop. Looks like this is some sort of hangar, like a ship would come in and hover down and land. Feel free to do whatever you'd like.
We've got another fire team of 3 with us, don't we?
Yeah, I believe so. That's what happened last.
Is it 3 or 4? It's 6 of us.
I think you got 4. I think you got a hunter.
Yeah,
and
6
2
of us in
warlocks
total.
and a titan.
Yep. Okay.
That's why
So
we
I
need the
guess-
real DM.
Can the ghosts? Did we hear noise? What drew us at the end of the last episode? What drew us to this origins?
Kids. Yeah, Kite. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
sent
she
you a
said go
message.
that way.
Yeah. Kite says West message.
So we went to rescue Kite, but we were only there for long enough for him to tell us that this is where he last saw
And I believe you used your
Teresa.
ghost to open up the hangar.
Yeah. Well, can we try fucking scan for hostiles? Find where are the ops? Are there if this is Clovis? Are there the gun turrets and shit?
Well,
Can we see exos?
I suppose tell me what type of scan would you be doing? Would you do emotion or heat signature?
I want to send our ghosts on a little tour, like the Prometheus balls, when they go to the alien ship.
I haven't watched that movie, but I'll take your word for it. So you just want to send, the ghosts down and then just have a little surveillance, see what's going on.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
See if they can
Technology
do
roll?
a stealth.
Yeah.
Stealth surveillance.
Yeah, tech.
Give me a tech roll, please.
Alrighty.
Each and from a ghost.
Yeah, if you want to send your
mark?
ghost as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, add your ghost on. Whatever's higher, I'd say.
Ha, 5.
Technology.
Demon bumps into a wall.
even realize there's no gravity, it just falls down the hole.
It is intelligence 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say Timber, you pull out Beeper, and Beeper looks at you again. I ain't doing that voice, but the hey baby,
Hey, baby.
and starts like going down as demons looking left and right, trying to figure out just like how to get down. But as he's like approaching, he's getting really nervous. He's seeing how like big of a drop it is. It's like I don't know. But yeah, with an 18, you go down there. Now, what are you exactly trying to like extract here? Do you want vision? Like, do you want like a video call here, or are you just trying to scan and get an idea of what's going on?
I guess we were trying to determine how many hostiles, what kind of defenses, but also kind of generally where in this facility they are.
All right.
Yep.
So I can describe to you what this facility looks like.
Ooh.
Currently, like you've come down, it's like another bigger hexagon, right? And so you come through, you see another like warframe, war mine shaped door in the front. You see like a reception sort of attached to that, and then you see 4 big pillars that look like they stretch out into like a hangar, like a landing bay from there. Inside, you can see it looks very derelict now. There's a lot of overgrowing moss and vines and just debris, and a lot of what looks like, I don't want to say fresh, but like exo blood, so like the oil. So you can see a lot of that like dark black matter sort of like scattered across everywhere. It's even
Clarity.
dripping. Yeah. It's even dripping like on, or not dripping, but coated on some of this like plant life. So it makes you think, oh, okay, that's a bit newer than everything else here. From that scan wise, you don't see anything that looks hostile in the room. And then same deal, there's beepers looking through, doesn't see any like turret, like, you know, little holes or any hatches that something like that could come through. But it does look pretty stock standard, like a receptionist, almost like landing area.
Right, and is it, sorry, what are the paths that are like, is it just kind of pretty linear, like go deeper into the facility, or?
So yeah, there'd be a door from what you could like extrapolate from there. There's a door that could go head on or go somewhere, probably deeper. And then from the back end, like if we're 180ing from there, it's just like a big open like hangar almost. So it's still enclosed. So like, the idea is like the ship goes up to the hole, comes out, but it's like a loading bay almost.
And was the exo blood leading in any of those directions, or?
From what you can tell, like I'd say you'd probably have to be down there to probably get a gauge of it. It's just everywhere. Doesn't really look like there's a pattern to it from what you can tell.
Can we suss with my knowledge of like, now that, because I have all my memories and shit back, and because we fought Clovis previously, can we like scan it and like determine that it is like a Clovis and not some other?
Yeah. Give me intelligence roll with advantage. And also, Timber, can you give me a stealth roll for your ghost?
Sure can.
Oop. First one's a 9. The second one's a 7. This dice is going in the bin. Yeah, okay. I'm useless at the
jail.
moment, Timber.
I got a natural 24, 23.
Yep, beautiful. And then, sorry, what'd you get, Chicken?
Oh, the highest was a 9.
A 9. Yeah, you know it's a Rasputin bunker of some sort. You know there were plenty of them back in the day, and they've all sort of scattered around Earth, and you know there's like hundreds of them. Some were more like commercial and front-facing than others. You're not too sure though with a 9 on like if this is like a secret one or if this is probably just one of the common ones. But
Look,
judging by the
end us by just dropping a war sat on us.
yeah. You guys jump down, this is a nuclear radiation, you'll die.
Yeah.
I guess you want to press on into the hangar. It's like that loading area.
Yeah. Do you want to bring your ghost back up or you want to keep the ghost down there?
Oh, I assume that Demon saw nothing and came back.
Yeah, Demon didn't get far. He was too scared. He was like, nope,
Yeah.
I ain't going down there.
I would be telling Beeper to backwards a bit. Don't come all the way back to us, but at least don't stay exactly where you are. Like, come back.
Yep.
And we'll meet you as we
like,
start to descend.
Beeper's coming back up. You can still hear through the comms now. It sounds like the warping of metal and just like the, you know, like every Foley artist ever that goes to like an abandoned warehouse and you hear that like of just metal and creaking. It just starts sounding like that as he's coming up.
Does this place seem abandoned, unstable abandoned or
Same deal. From what you could tell, it definitely looks run down. But you probably wouldn't know structural integrity unless you want to do some more scans or go check it yourself.
yeah. Well, if we were hearing warping of metal, like not intensely, but at least eerily ghost-like horror house type situation, I'd be like, Peeper, what's that noise?
Sounds like the metal's getting a bit fucked there, baby. Something. Give me a perception, actually.
Do you
And what would
feel
you like your other
safe?
little guardians to do? Because they're just sort of sitting at the ship waiting around.
Oh, I assume I wanted them to like come in with us. They're holding
You
up
want to
the-
come
the
with you,
rear.
all of them, or any like guarding the needle, or like give me the lowdown. What's happening here?
I mean, not to metagame by you saying should they be guarding, but I would have said all six of us pushed in.
Okay,
Maybe me, Timber, and the Titan up front. And the
but
other
they're
three
like
holding
waiting
back.
on your command, right? Or they go free flow? Like
Yeah, we're in
free flow?
charge.
Yeah. Okay.
We're RGL.
Would we have found like a stealth drive or something in like a cloaking device in the needle so that we could sit
That's a
it there
real
but
DM
make it go
question.
invisible?
Sure, why not? You guys also found the ending to the game. It's in there too.
Can we lock it? Like...
Turns out the dreadnought was just chilling in like the glove compartment.
I am God.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, you guys locked it. You got the little fob. We are.
If only you
Huh?
have, if you only had Kite left, he could have just driven it back into space. But you haven't got it
Shut the
anymore.
fuck up.
What happened to that guy?
Well, don't we only have that shit because I am a god and my godliness is how it flies?
Basically,
Your hiviness.
yeah. Nobody's listening.
Sorry, what'd you roll on that perception check?
Only 15.
15. Yeah, with a 15, Beeper makes the assumption that whatever made that noise was because something moved somewhere.
Damn.
Return to
rats.
me.
Couldn't tell you where. It just sounds like something in the facility moved.
To be safe, return to your pocket. Like, return to me. Do whatever you've got to do. I'll
Flies up
tell
and-
Chicken something's down there, but it didn't come up on scans.
Well, Chicken is still mad and is kind of getting frustrated that like we're not finding anything out. So I'm just gonna like keep pushing on. I get that towards the. Like you said that the like loading dock area is like pretty big and expansive. Like is there like a door at the end or some shit? Like is like to go deeper in the facility?
So,
or...
hold on. You guys are jumping in?
Yeah,
Right, yeah, I'm listening for pinpricks, like
Yeah.
full alert.
All right. Specifically, how
drawn.
are you landing or like getting in?
I float.
You
Yeah,
float,
jump jets.
And you're hovering the
we
entire
don't want to
time.
make noise.
Not
Well, I
making
haven't
noise.
touched the ground in about 4 levels, so
Yeah. I'd say Chicken probably wouldn't have to roll, but Timber, give me like just a general stealth roll. I know,
Uh-huh.
because I imagine Chicken wouldn't have to because he's just floating, right? So if you're
Yeah, it's
consciously
silent.
choosing to
I'm
be
just like-
silent, yeah.
yeah.
I got my stealthy boy. Sleight of hand, stealth. Ooh, stealth plus 6. 12 plus 18.
18. Yeah, you just magically just hop down right as you're about to like hit. You just do that booster and it's just like the Halo Reach jetpack, just like, and just perfectly land and just like very gently like step on down, barely making a noise. So, Chicken and what you guys see from before, you shouldn't have to really roll for it. You're in a pretty big room. It is dark, but you guys have dark vision.
Yeah,
Um,
I can fully see in the
I was
dark.
like,
Um,
Exo infrared or something? Like, surely.
well, I've also got it from my subclass now.
So
Yeah.
you guys look out, Chicken, you're looking more towards this hangar, like loading bay, right? You can see just piles of like parts and like bodies and limbs, but they're all of Exo, right? All robotic. And you can just see them sort of scattered around, almost like a hoarder house where it's like where your ankles are and where this little clearing is all that's sort of clear. The rest of the floor is just covered in this shit everywhere. It almost looks like the jet propulsion from whatever left here, like made that like crater you're now sort of standing in. The rest of the facility is completely covered. And you can see that it looks like there's some more trying to like, or corpses or bodies over this railing that's sort of towards the end. And it just sort of goes like darker and darker into this abyss. So far, like it doesn't look like there's a way forward from there. It just looks like a big like strip, like an airstrip almost.
So can you? I heard Chicken. What you see is, and then my internet cut out.
Oh, lots
Sorry.
of bodies, very dark, long
But when
airstrip,
you say bodies, like
exo
Exo.
bodies and parts.
exo bodies, yeah.
So are there?
Parts, limbs, random shit.
Let me think of this. So what the how are the bodies? What do the bodies look like? Are they just plain old exo bodies, or what are we?
Yeah.
Is it like someone has like walked through and massacred and they kind of strewn everywhere, or have they been like piled up?
What does it
all
look
over?
like? Failed experiments.
Yeah, there's so much, like so much there. It's hard to tell if it was like deliberate, but for the volume, it doesn't look like someone went out of their way. Like it's just everywhere. It would be like some crazy person. They're trying to like pile this up, or it's some sort of artwork. It looks like some sort of battle or something has taken place here. Not even necessarily a battle, but just something's happened that's dumped all of this just garbage everywhere.
I would do like the standard stealthy gun out movement, but like tell the party to fan out as we're
Yep.
trying to move forward through this
To
get places.
could you give me a roll for the other 4 guardians, please? A stealth roll.
Oh yes. Of course.
Yeah, so you want to start moving through. Is there anything in particular you're trying to look for? So on your end, Timber, there's this reception area. There's like a couple monitors you can see on the side that are like, you know, staticky on and off, but for the most part, it's pretty pitch black in here. And then you've got this like Rasputin door. Did any of them get under 10?
2 6s and 1 18.
Fuck.
So your other Titan, he lands pretty gracefully. And then the hunters miraculously, oh no, you didn't even bring a hunter, you were warlocks.
Yeah.
Warlocks
We're
just
warlocks, yeah.
Ping, pang, bong. They like fucking fall down, and it's just a loud, boom, and like that reverberation sort of hangs in the air for a moment. And
I'm
Timber, as
looking
you
around
start
for this thing
walking,
that moved, yeah.
yeah, you hear. Let me see if I might ruin all your audio here. That's all. I don't know if that worked, but
Did that say hello?
yeah, robotic-y sort of. Hello.
Can I move closer to where I think the sound came from?
Yeah, sounds like it was coming from the. Yeah, sounds like coming from the reception area, like towards the door.
Like the computers or
Yeah, like within that, like that desk area. Chicken, you would have
Oh.
heard this too, and now your other guardian mates are like, you know, guns up and just like steering towards that direction.
yeah, I'm gonna head slowly towards there and be like, come out.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Identify yourself.
what do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, how do you not know who I am?
Look, you're about to catch a bullet.
I wish I could catch anything right now. Chicken, is that you?
I'm gonna look to Chicken and be like, what the fuck?
You start to hear like this voice get very loud.
Oh,
If you want,
is
give me a
it your-
perception check.
Is it Thoven? Like, do we recognize the voice?
It's Foven.
Okay.
It's got a robotic sort of tinge to it.
Thoven,
yeah,
I'm
you can
gonna
hear Thoven.
fucking murder you.
Why? We've got bigger problems right now than whatever our
fucking
beef is.
betrayed us.
I didn't do shit.
Oven, where the
You
fuck
start
are
to get
you?
angry. What do you mean where I am? I'm just down here.
Down
I'm going towards
where?
the
And I'm
voice.
looking for Thoven.
I have Thorn out.
Who wants to get there first?
I
I
will
mean, I'm
because
charging. Like, I'm-
yeah.
Give me a roll off.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, the Titan,
what do you
Titan
want,
that's
like,
the Titan that's
athletics?
with you guys is like, guys, I don't think this is good. This is not
What
a good
kind
idea.
of a roll? Just a 20?
Just a flat
Straight
roll.
20?
I'll see who
16.
gets higher.
17.
Timber, you sort of like almost like, you know, the cat fight, like you're slapping each other as you're trying to get closer towards his voice. And you're like, as you're like marching through, it's almost like snow or sleet as you're like dragging your feet through this debris of like exo bodies and stuff. And you make it over to this reception and you can just see these 2 like blue lights of a head that's down the bottom of the floor. Timber!
I'm immediately fucking Aldrin standing over Cade, like gun the phone pointed at your head. It's like, you better like fucking start talking. Or...
Timber, whoa. Chicken, chill. Wait, what is that? Timber, there's a fucking hive thing next to you. Can we kill that now? And you can see
No.
like, what do you mean no? What the fuck is it? Kill it.
Oh
I
my
can't
god, were
use-
you never around when Blake was around?
Who the fuck is Blake?
He's Blake the Guardian, dude. We rescued him
No,
from
I'm
the
talking about the
throne
guy
world.
right next to you that looks like, sounds like chicken.
Yeah.
He's got. What even gun is that? I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's cooler
that's
than mine. This is bullshit. Chicken. Wait,
I'm like looking at Blake with his glowing face, and now I'm looking at Chicken like I'm so confused.
So you guys see on the floor of this reception, this like exo head with the blue eyes, and like you can see the light come from his mouth every time he talks from like the throat, and it's just this head that's sitting there sort of
just a
facing up.
severed head.
Yeah, just a
just-
severed exo head.
Oh my
fake orphans'
God.
ribs.
Chicken like realizes what's happened, that this is some sort of like it's an older version of Thovin's memory, and I don't have fucking time for this, and I grab the head and I like put it on my belt like Kratos and
Timber, do you want to explain what's going on here? 1 minute we were fighting Slug and like Cat died. That was fucking crazy, right? And then like, why?
my boy.
Where's my body? Where are my testicles?
Who did this to you, Thovin?
What do you mean? Oh,
Where are they?
Dude, you've
Oh,
been
the-
placed into an exo. Well, part
I
of an
mean,
exo.
wait, no, have I? Just trying to look down. Just
Yes.
can't. I fucking hold on. Let me just. I need to recharge my super. Give me a second. You just see him like concentrating, just like,
Oh
well,
my
shit.
God.
That's
What do
not
you
good.
remember about how you got here?
I don't know. Did the lady talk to you yet?
What
What
lady?
lady?
What lady?
What do you mean? What lady? The fucking lady.
Lady?
I
What
saw
How long
lady?
have you
Fucking
guys
stop.
been here?
We just got here.
Oh, that would explain it. She'd be like, does the lady know you're here yet?
Who is the lady?
I'm gonna look on the monitors. Is there anything that we can get out of the static or any records that we can try to access with Beeper?
You could try and do like a technology roll on the computer, but like the TV screens itself isn't really showing anything. It's
Oh,
like the
goddamn it.
lady, she's like really doesn't like me or something. I don't fucking know. I just woke up and I was in a whole tube thing and there was like some red shit glow. Remember that guy that like killed Betty or whatever the fuck? Yeah, like that thing was there and like I don't fucking remember. And then like, oh, I'm a robot, fucking blah blah blah, and then like killing me and then kept going. And then they kept going and there was more and more and more. And then like some other old robot was like, oh, this isn't good enough. Me. And then fucking did some more stuff.
I need you to stop talking.
No,
Stoven. Where's
I'm scared.
Teresa?
I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna look at Chicken like this is a really early version.
Teresa, was that the one that was she the one that saved us from the arena that one time? Oh, that was the ogre.
No.
What's
Oh,
the
that
last
guy.
thing you remember before you were here, Thovin?
No, I don't know. I told you it was like a fucking cabal guy, and he was like, oh,
Cat
and he
died.
killed Cat, and it was crazy. And then we won, right, guys? That's why I'm ahead because we won.
Stoven, that was months ago.
Oh, what's new with you guys?
That was we've done so many things since then. We flew to you dragged us to the moon.
That sounds like extra credit. That definitely wasn't me. Are you sure?
We went to Europa. We found your daughter.
As you guys are talking, you hear another ching, ching, like clang further down the corridor
Does
behind
it
the doors.
sound like it was getting closer or anything?
Yeah, that
Oh.
sounded pretty loud.
Whip around with my gun.
Chicken, are you flicking around that way too?
I'm still like pretty furious at Thovin. So I'm still letting myself be distracted by that.
Well, Timber, if you want to focus on that, you can do another perception check.
Sure, I can do that. That's me, right?
But Chicken, man, I missed you, man. Like it's been a while since we've been on this floor, I think.
You
And
need
just
to tell me everything that you heard. What are they doing? Where are they doing it?
oh, bro, I got no
26.
fucking idea. Timber, you can see like this war mine door, right? As you've gotten like a little bit closer and like kicking away this debris, you can see
Uh-huh.
like a chunk of it's open, like a small sliver. And normally on like anything under a 20, you probably would just be like, oh, it's just a fucking door. But you're really concentrating on it. And with this dark vision, you can see something moving towards this door. From the little sliver, you can see there's a light difference between like from when you started looking and it's getting just darker, as if something's blocking and obscuring the light and coming
I'm
closer.
gonna whisper into the comms and be like, guys, there's something behind this door.
Are you saying that whispering?
Yeah.
Well, let me see. Does Fovin hear that? Not with a
Motherfucker.
fucking 5, he doesn't hear shit. Nah, but Chicken's saying very loudly. Yeah, nah, fucking this guy was just like, I think he was turning. I don't know. I'll be honest. We
Chicken,
were
shut him
fighting
up.
slug, and then it was kind of crazy, and it kept going, and then like I woke up in a tube, and then
Turn
it
the
kept
volume
going,
down.
and then
Chicken.
No, he wants to hear this. Chicken wants.
and then like the lady was there, and then I was like running for my life, and then the lady found me, and then it was real bad. But like I'm a guardian, so like I'm back. It's chill. It's
The
fine.
lady look like you.
You guys hear another ching as like a metal hand sort of like breaches down through this gap and starts pushing against the door.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
imagine you're
like
third to that.
formation
Surely he's
positions
that.
to the rest of the guardians.
With an 18, Fervington like on the belt still goes, oh yeah, that's the lady.
Oh my.
Yeah, okay, so I guess
She
I
fucking hates me. Can you guys like not let her kill me again, please?
get Thoven, put him in the Ymir spot on my belt. And I guess so it's just like one hand is like through the door that hasn't quite reached in yet.
It's like almost like the fucking Walking Dead first episode where like the fingers are through the
that's
fucking thing. It's
exactly
like
what I'm
that, just
imagining. Yeah.
pushing up against this door here.
I fucking just shoot the hand with Thorn.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yep.
Roll a hit.
I was readying a fusion rifle burst to shoot to
Does
fire.
both wanna do it,
Does
roll.
a 19 hit?
Fuck over probably would hit.
That does 9 damage.
9 damage. Well, I'll lead this to Sevs in a moment. But just as you fire and you hear that shot pull up, like echo through the room, the door. Oh, sorry. What's up?
I was gonna say, oh, never mind. If the thing I hit counts as a risen, I need to roll another dice.
We'll see what Sev says.
Okay.
As you hear this gunshot echo, it's almost overshadowed by this loud crunch as the sparks and like the gears and the mechanisms of this door sort of crash open as this exo briefly appears and then takes a thorn bullet straight to the fucking head. So these are what's the health on these creatures? Sevs, did you say 15 damage?
9.
9
Nine.
damage. Would
9
that
damage.
kill a low level thing we're talking about here?
Nah.
Nah, it's still coming.
Nah.
Takes this hit to the head and like pours down into the floor and starts crawling towards you. It's this like purple tinted exo and it's looking up at you.
Is it saying anything?
We'll roll for
Papa.
initiative and find out.
Papa.
All right.
Roll for initiative. Yeah.
Okay. How many are there, Thorvin?
I'd say it's probably 4 behind them.
4? I think there should be a little bit more than
7.
that.
Oh, it can be more. Yeah, I'll leave the combat up to
All
DM
right.
discretion.
So, guys, as I cut back in, you can see these exos push at this door, and you can see they're all slightly tinged purple, as if something's happened to them to give them this slightly tinged purple. They are crawling over each other, and you can see they're all in different types of repair or modifications as such. And you can see behind
Modification.
after the first one falls, you can see as they speak or as their lies light up, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as the final door pulls open and they stumble in. So you have 8 exos coming towards you. So, Chicken, what was your
This is more
XP?
than one lady.
Oh no, the lady is more of like the plural. That's just what I've been calling her.
Right,
There's
Timber.
like way more than 8.
I got a 7 for
You got
my
7.
initiative roll.
I read your lips, mate.
Oh.
Timber, what's your initiative?
I am +3, so 18.
18. Oh, God. Shit. Timber is 18. This first one is there. Second one is there. Third one is there. 3, 2. All right, cool. Timber, you go first as these bodies are coming towards you.
I was readying a fusion rifle fire, so if they are not speaking, then I'll like aim and shoot at the one that got shot with Thorn.
Okay. Cool as.
Because especially because did you say that when did they make a noise or something and they all lit up at exactly the same time? Is that what we saw, or just that there are 8 of them in total?
So you can see that they're not speaking as such, but you can see that their mouths are opening, kind of giving away their possible like their positions. Because as the exo opens up, generally the robot you can see the glow deep in their mouth. They are doing that, so they are walking. You can hear them whispering, but their whisper is so quiet that you can't really hear what they're saying.
It also probably didn't help getting a bullet to the head in the second it started, if I had to guess.
Right.
So the first bullet, like my first fire, would have missed because I only rolled a 9.
Yep.
I know it is +9. 2. So that actually would have been a 12.
Still misses.
Yeah, okay. So we'll just pretend that it was a purposeful miss shot, and I'd be
Warning
like,
shot.
yeah, warning shot, and I'll be like, identify yourselves, friend or foe.
As
You see,
go on.
oh, sorry, go.
Oh, no, you go. You go.
You see as the first bullet sort of like ricocheted, or like hit the head of this exo and flung it back. The other one starts speaking and goes, "Foe." Oh, sorry, in a much feminine, more feminine,
Yeah.
feminine. I can't say words today.
Oh,
Feminine tone.
then I would take my next shot then and be like, open season, boys. And that's what's 15 plus 9?
15 plus 9 is 20. 15 plus 9 is 24.
There you go. 24 to hit.
Hits.
Oof.
Hit. 36. So my second one into the one that got hit by Thorn that's crawling. That's only 6 points plus. So 12 damage, please.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Is that you?
Yeah. I'll just stance.
Okay. First guy, that one that's crawling towards you, you're looking down, and as you kind of look down, you look down the side, so you gun, you shoot at him, and as the rifle goes up, you can see that one is just starting to sprint towards you.
It's cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Yeah.
Good thing I did a
Please
stance. Like, I'm ready for you.
So that's a 25 to hit on his first attack. And on his second attack, that's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Hits both times?
Yep, both times.
That is 12 points of damage on the first attack.
Okay.
And that's 12 points of damage on the second attack. As that one comes to you, picks his rifle up, shoots you with a thing, you can see he steps to the side as if these guys are in perfect harmony. As he steps to the side, a second one comes.
Okay.
And it's gonna, so you have 5 people. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start rolling a d10.
Yep.
And to see who he hits. Timber's 1, 2, Chicken is 3, 4, and the other Guardians are 5 and all that sort of stuff. So that is you, Timber.
Cool. Tank do be tanking.
That is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. And that is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
That is 8 points of damage. Chicken, that's you.
So you said like one's kind of charging out from behind us. Are they all like decently spread out?
Look, the first 2 have started to move towards you, and they're a little bit more spread out. The actual the other 6 are still coming through the door because it's not their initiative yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
I'd say they're pretty like funneled in a corridor almost, like coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck a like a vortex nade into like onto that larger pack in the back, and I'm gonna do a Depths of the Void to make it do full damage. So that will be
Mm.
4d4 void at high levels increased by 1d4 for each light level above first. So that's an additional 4d4. So 8d4, which is a max. So it's 32 damage,
Wow.
and it lasts for a minute.
Do I get to roll on that?
It doesn't say to, so I think you take it. It's all creatures in the area, or who in their turn within the area.
Wow. All right. So what you see, you throw this grenade at them.
Oh, you have to do Chaos Table because I'm doing
Oh.
Depths of the Void.
Oh,
Fuck, I haven't even got my thing. Where's my chaos table? I haven't even got it.
Point flip.
Tails, because it never fails.
Tails.
Chaos
wow!
table.
I've got the
sometimes.
official Destiny Clover Spray pin.
Oh yeah.
Coin, sorry, that I will be
What is
flipping.
it? What is it? Warlock, isn't it? Chaos table.
Are
Yeah,
you saying
well,
Tails never fails, Dan?
Okay, well, it never does. So
What is that? That's Tails, isn't it? Is that what we established? Or is that
what's the
heads?
other side?
People.
people.
Yeah, I'd say that is Tails then. I don't know. We probably know. Okay, decide
No, I think
what
we
is
did the other
what.
way. All right. I was gonna say this was Tails. This was heads
Destiny?
because that looks like Destiny's like the head.
Oh,
Like,
Destiny's
okay.
the head. Okay.
We can
That
do
was
that.
my
Okay,
guess.
well,
Right.
I'm happy to lose it then.
well,
Chat
Right.
remind
yeah,
us.
that was head.
Give me a D100, guys.
So because since we leveled up in the last, I get a new feature called Plumb the Depths, I believe, where at 14th level you're so accustomed to staring into the abyss of the void's powers that the normal world appears strange to your eyes. You can use your Depths of the Void feature 4 times between rests, and whenever you have to roll on the Chaos table, you can roll twice and choose either result.
Awesome. All right.
So I
give-
basically
Yeah.
get Chaos table with advantage.
Give me fucking chaos table. Let's go.
So 30 was my first roll.
All right.
And 24 was the second. For 30, it's for the next minute, you can either take an action or bonus action on your turn, not both. Probably won't take that one.
Yeah.
24 is you regain 1 get grenade ability charge. I'll take that one.
Yeah. Absolute trosh. So
Bollocks.
what you see, you pick this grenade up, you infuse it with this void kinetic chaotic energy, and you can just see that it just goes and just sucks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and as they just get destroyed in absolutely
Hell yeah.
nothing.
And that's a grenade.
Is it? Let me know when it's top of turn order, please.
So what is going to happen is if that's you, and I'm going to get my, the 3 guys. The 14 that will hit. That's an 18 that will also hit, and that's a 19. They will also hit. 4 points of damage, 5 points of damage, and 8 points of damage. Yep, and now we'll be at the top. Now we'll be at the top, please.
I'd like to do a layer action if that's possible.
go for
Small
go, man.
one. Yeah. So as Chicken's just thrown this grenade and you see all the other ones like explode, you hear something on like just behind you at your feet, just an ow in this robotic voice. As a hand breaches from the rubble below each of you, Timber, Chicken, and each of our little guardian fans, and starts grabbing your ankles. And you look down and it's this deformed, half like chopped off version of this purple exo you've been seeing. Its faceplate's been completely destroyed, and its like voice modulator's like broken. I'd like you each to give me a strength
I
check.
say, almost
Strength
stomp on that. Stomp on that. Strength. Saving throw or just strength?
Saving throw, I reckon.
17.
Oh, give my guys, give the 3 guys up. 1, 2, 3.
18.
18,
13
yeah,
and
you
5 is 18.
you both
18.
managed to just like rip your legs out and stomp, I assume.
So the two Warlock Guardians a scored a 5 and a 3. So they are now trapped, I take it.
Yeah, they're gonna be immobilized.
Yep. Cool. So immobilized. Perfect.
You can start hearing the other like Teresa bot start talking in that broken modulator voice that's grabbing one of the other ones. Can't really make out what she's saying from this distance.
Lovan, what the fuck is this place?
Timber.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Mhm.
Timber, that's you.
Oh, that's me.
Yep.
Are there any guardians? Are there any exo bodies trying to attack me, like still left in front of me, or is
Yeah,
it now
well,
just the ones that are coming out of the
No,
ground?
so you've got the 3 that are attacking you underground. You've wiped out 5, and you got
Yeah.
3 coming towards you. Still, you got the one that actually sprinted towards you, who got shot with the thorn. Not looking too great. The one that sprinted towards you and got the second shot on you is looking okay. And then there's a third one.
Okay, so I'll spray the where's my other 20? I'll spray the fusion rifle 2 shots again
Yep.
into the first one, and then if they're still alive afterwards, I'll pump it into the next one.
Mm-hmm.
17
Hits.
and 13.
13
No.
misses. 17 hits.
Yes, 13 and 12, sorry. Okay, so 13 hits. That's just the first one. Ooh, that's better. 9 and 6. Or 6 and 4 is 10, so 15.
Goes down poof, as the shot
Amazing.
litters the floor, then straight over the body. You can see that it's and just like the arm falls off, the jaw gets ripped off as it just kind of sinks into the mass of exo bodies that are already on this floor.
Can I run over to our nearest warlock friend
Yep.
that's been immobilized?
Mhm.
And then that'd be my turn, because I can't
Okay.
do anything else.
All right, awesome. So one of these exos were already after you.
Yep.
All right, and so it's gonna still attack you.
Yep.
That is a 24 to hit and a 22 to hit.
Yep.
So this one's a little bit different. It runs up to you. It drops his weapon. It drops his rifle, and it comes in with this knife and goes into the side, and it shanks you again twice.
Yep.
That is 18, 20, 24 points of damage as this knife of 2 hits stabs you. The other exo is, I'm going to roll again, see who he's going to attack. He's actually going to hit one of the warlocks. He's going to go after the warlock's mobilization. And he's going to get a crit because he is
I was
immobilized.
gonna say, yeah.
Straight away, he doesn't even have to roll. I don't think. Well, let me roll anyway. Fuck it. Yeah, he hits anyway. He hits. All double
Okay.
damage. So the knife comes out, the rifle goes, he goes to the other warlock, and he does maximum damage because he is immobilized. So that is on the first hit, that's 22 points of damage.
Is that going to be the warlock that I ran to, or is it
No,
going to be
it's-
the other one?
It's going to be the other one. That's 22, 32, that's 38 points of damage on the first attack. And you can see this knife just comes in and comes out the other end. And then the other one is, there's another 22, 32. That's another 38 points of damage as one of these warlocks drops. You can see the shield just shatters, as then he gets just dropped dead.
Very specifically, would any of your team have been exos? Or would they have been, because they weren't awoken, so you had options, like human or exos.
Do you want to roll?
Do you think? Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, roll, because
Okay.
one of them is Blake, right? So one of them's Hive.
Yep.
Cruel.
So I've got a Titan and a Warlock left, okay? So I'm going to roll a d20, 1 to 10. So it could be human, it could be human, it could be it's not
Elixni?
Elixni, and it's going to be Warlock. Whatever it is, Exo.
Yeah.
So it's the Warlock, the second Warlock is an Exo.
The one that just got taken
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
So, Timber, you'd probably be able to hear it now that you've moved closer. But like this shrill voice now from the one that's grabbing the leg, being like, "Careful, Clovis needs the body." It's
Ah.
like, "Don't destroy it, you idiots."
Oh my god.
Okay, so we back chicken as you, but
So, how many robots are left? Sorry.
2 and the ones that grabbing your legs.
Yeah.
What's the distance to the 2?
there's about 10 foot between you.
Oh, that's just how far I can blink.
Within blinking
It's
range.
actually 12.
Perfect.
It's actually 12 foot between each.
I'm pretty sure I can blink 15. So GG.
Oh no, 15.5.
It's 18. It's 18 foot.
Okay, I might
kilometers.
blink behind them then, and I guess I'll do another cheeky vortex nade. I'll roll for this one though.
So just to warn, you can choose who gets hurt by this vortex or anything.
Yeah, I got my warlock's prowess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just digging up as many d4s as I can because I need to roll 8 of them.
Oh god. Look, if you do over 26 points of damage, it's fucking dead. So
2, 2, 2, 4. So what's that? 10.
Jesus.
he might be still alive now.
2, 2, 2, 1. So
Ooh.
7. Okay, 17.
Oh, it's still up.
But I guess are they in my vortex nade from the previous turn? Because it lasted.
No,
for a
that
minute.
was at the
Yeah,
front.
that was way
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
The other ones died.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah, but anything coming through the door is gonna get fucked.
Yeah. Do you have a bonus action?
The blink was my bonus action.
Okay, there we are.
Yeah.
All right, then we go to the thing. So one of them is already down. The other guy's already down. The other one's gonna try. Blake is gonna try and pull on the feet to try and get himself immobilized. I'm gonna give it. What do you reckon,
I
Thorvald?
just almost say 15.
15. All right, cool as. That is a natural 10. That is not a chance. The Titan then is gonna fight the one that's alive. That's when it stabbed Timber. And that's a natural 3, and that is a natural 14. So he's going to do some damage to that guy. And that is that much. Right, cool. We are back to the top of
I
the...
would like to do another thing.
You do another thing.
Similar thing this time. You guys see from like the corner of your eyes, almost like, you know, in a shark movie where like the fin comes up and there's that ripple in the water just ahead of it. You see that sort of coming out from the trash. And
Oh
it's
my
like moving towards you, like the raptors in the field from like Lost World or whatever the fuck that Jurassic Park movie was. And they're sort of like centering towards Chicken.
Of course.
And now, Chicken, you feel the cold grasp of another hand reach your ankle as you feel the another grasp of like this half deformed exo climbing up and trying to grab at the Foven head. And you hear Foven screaming, "No, no, no, don't let her get me again. Not again, not again. No,
Remember,
no, no."
though, I'm literally in the vortex nade, so these things that are grabbing me
That's
are
true.
getting disintegrated.
Can they do how much health they got? Not 35?
They've
Oh.
got about 30 each.
Okay, so it takes just over half damage, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, they're like hive-minded to just go do it. I don't think that damage
Yeah.
matters. As long as they're alive, you can see them start burning now and melting from the void damage as they're like trying to grab you. So do me a strength check, but also have advantage because they are burning.
No.
And Sebs, if you just want to
Okay,
give me a strength check on the
7
one that's pulling
and
Foven.
18.
Oh, yeah, fuck it.
18, yeah, you fucking
Yeah.
same deal. Break out of that, and I imagine do like a void stomp almost on.
That's a
So
19.
I just go back up and levitate. Like,
That's a
motherfucker, can't get
19.
me.
If you want a Chicken, you could use a reaction. I think that'd be fine because this other one, while you're distracted and stomping on it, has like ripped the Foven head off your belt and is like fallen back like, you know, football grip back into the dirt.
I
Back into
pop
the.
it with Thorn at like point blank. So, what's that? 16 to hit.
Hits.
Yeah, I'd say that hits that. Yeah.
And then 7, 6, 2. So what's that? 15 damage.
15 damage. Yeah, so
Plus
that's
the 17.
That
yeah.
would-
plus the
it'd kill
damage.
it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You can see, yeah, it's kind of stops, and Thorman head is like halfway in and halfway out. Okay.
Just screaming this entire time.
If I can now, I'd reach down and grab it. If I have to wait for my turn, I
You have to wait
for my turn. But
Right,
yeah.
Timber, that's you. You've got this guy. You got this one of these exo bodies stabbing you, and it's gone through your armor, and it's managed to find the little weak spot. What are you doing?
I am going to engulf my arm in flame and I'm going to punch it in the face.
Okay.
I'm just saving my sheet with all of my damage off of it. Okay, so super damage, grenade damage, melee damage. 40, 10 plus 5. I said D10, didn't I?
4d10 plus 5.
Do I not have a fourth one? Yeah, I do.
Tell me if you get over 15 damage.
I successfully did that.
Okay.
Definitely.
Shatters. Engulfed in flames as you just punch it. You know when you do the big super punch and the head kind of goes into the body type, and your hand goes all the way through into the ground, you just smash the ground.
So with my melee ability, I'm pretty sure that I can, because it's disintegrated, I can create a sunspot at my feet.
Yeah, man. Easy. Right. And then it is the Exos. The Exos I've only got one left, and that's the one attacking the Warlock. And as the Warlock is trying to get up, that is a miss. And that is also a miss.
I'd say if it's fucked up attack, probably try running.
It's gonna try to run?
I'd say so.
Okay.
If it's the last one,
Yep.
and it's fucking missed both those attacks, yeah, I'd say it's trying to
Okay.
fucking.
Right, so have attack. So the Warlock is, you've gone onto the other, nothing else is around. The Titan's going to try and do an attack of opportunity as this thing runs away. No, Titan misses completely as this thing it doesn't run towards the void thing. You can see as it runs, it kind of starts sinking into all these exo bodies. You saw the wave of these hands and all these body parts coming towards you, and it goes that way. As it runs, you can see the hands dragging it under the rubble as everything starts going quiet. I'm back over to Thorvin.
Help! Help me! We've turned out the lights. Oh, wait a minute. I can see now, but like, all I see is rubble.
I feign to reach over and pick him up, but then I make it look like I accidentally kick him, but I fucking kick him. and then I go and pick him up. Yeah.
Oh, you fuck. I mean, ow, I think. I don't know. Do I feel pain? How do exos work?
I fucking hope so.
Chicken, why the fuck would you do that?
You are the reason we are in this mess.
What mess? Like the physical mess? I mean, it just needs a bit of a sweep, I reckon, but...
The man who destroyed the Traveler stole Timber's light and is now paired with your real body to presumably take over Soul.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Bro, that shit's crazy. How did it get Timber's light?
Let's not talk about that. Let's. There was an armor situation and a
Foven would
battery
insight check
charge.
Yeah, with a 6, yeah, insight and shit. Yeah, all right.
But also, Chicken, when we were fighting them, one of the exos said that Clovis needs the exo body of the Warlock intact. So he might still be here.
Oh, yeah, that's probably for the experiments.
Cloven, withholding information again. What
I'm not trying to. It's just everything happens so fast, and I really missed you guys. I don't know how I don't know how exo days work, but I've been under that desk for a while. Like,
my God,
when it's
Please
night, when it's eternal darkness,
that you think could be relevant.
Okay,
no, just tell us anything, anything.
So my name is Foven Gungreg. I
Okay.
work with you guys on the beach that
I
one
went
night.
too far.
Sorry, all right. Listen, I'll help you, but like, can I get a body back or something?
You have to earn it.
Earn it? Can't
Last
I
time you had a
remember?
body, you betrayed us and put it into this mess.
I wasn't there for that. Do you not remember the time in the arena and then I fucking kicked your ass? I earned it. And I went all like Hulk mode. I was like, ah, and I was like beating the crap out of you. I think I earned the
still
body.
beat you in that fight.
No, I definitely remember it differently.
We don't have time.
Okay.
Please start
All right.
talking.
Well, what is it? So hold on. This Teresa you said went crazy. That's probably the lady, right? The pink thing, pink exos.
She does hate you pretty much. Yes.
Yeah, that's probably why they think they've tried to grab my head. That's like where a lot of these the corpses, they're me for the most part, I think, or other me's or bits of me's, or like I think initially it started out as just like putting my consciousness in whatever fucking would accept it. I think I was in a USB port at one point. That was fucking crazy. And then like it kind of evolved and it kept going, and then like Teresa was like still like we were like sharing a body at one point that she like still fucked up, and then yeah, the lady Teresa, she's getting angry and she's like, Clovis, I'm fucking, you can't do your job, fucking, I did all this shit, blah blah blah, I betrayed all my friends, yada yada, kept going. And And then yeah, eventually I don't even know what happened, but like there was just a lot more Teresa bots, or, you know, lady bots. Then there was Foven bots, and then there was the Great Civil War. That shit was crazy. It went really well for Foven, for Team Foven. Shout out. We work well
Escalated
as a
so
team.
quickly.
Yeah, as you know, I am renowned for being great with teamwork. So it went really well, and
Oh,
that's
I
why
wouldn't
you're
do
standing
that.
in the corpses of me.
Wait, all of these are your
I
corpses?
mean, not all of them, but like maybe 70%.
My God.
But yeah, further down there's like a complex. I was trying to escape, and then like the lady was like, "No, you don't." She's fucking like ripped my head off and like threw me in this
What
fucking
happened to
reception
your
thing.
flesh body?
Well, honestly, until you picked me up, I sort of thought I was still in it. So,
You thought you were just ahead, but you were in your flesh body.
well, I don't know how this fucking Guardian shit works. I haven't fucking explained shit. I just woke up on a beach one day. I figured stranger shit's happened.
Where were these primary experiments? If could you lead us? You know, you can't fucking walk, but if I carry you around, could you lead us to where these?
I mean, you gave me a
Experiment.
body, I could lead you.
Absolutely not. Could you lead us to where these
But
experiments
please.
take place?
But come on, chicken, we go way back, bro.
Once again, you have to earn it.
Wait, where's Rogue? See, I didn't see. Is Rogue? It's like you're yelling over,
I
trying
just,
to
I
turn
just
his
start
head.
walking. I just walk out of the room, like over the pile of disintegrated exos, and then through the door.
Well, yeah, they like.
And then I grab him. He's got no hair, but like I'm palming him like a basketball. Which way to go?
All right, onwards. It's like good old times.
Which fucking direction is onwards?
I don't know. Face start turning me like 360. I'll tell you when you're close. It's like cold, warmer. Oh wait, no, we
Well,
don't do that.
warmer's
Sorry,
wrong,
sorry,
yeah.
colder, freezing as you're like pointing towards the door that just like got ripped open. You're freezing cold. You're
Sweet.
hypothermia.
And we go through.
As you
Oh my
guys
God.
start walking through again, you notice that a lot of the like the corpse, you know, the little exo bits and bobs and garbage is slowly starting to like lighten up here. But and a lot of like the overgrowth that you saw, like the vines and the moss and like the, you know, the dripping water and things, that's starting to clear up too. And it's very much becoming more like facility. It went from like front of house reception-y, like, you know, loading bay, to more like science lab as you progress deeper in. And then you get to a square staircase that like descends just down a metal railing. And it same deal, goes down pretty deep. Boven, like, so imagine you're still holding him and looking over. He's like, yeah, down there. Just gotta, like, you guys got a plan? Like, what's the, I mean, I have a great plan if you guys want to hear it. I mean, I don't honestly care if you don't want to hear it. I want to keep explaining it anyway. But like,
God,
you
is
should
that head still
totally
talking?
get me, yeah, on a body, and then I can help you.
Insight check.
To go for it.
Do I think that this is really Thoven? Or do I think that this is some random what's the word?
Like imposter, Sussy Barker.
Yeah, like is this a random Teresa that's pretending to be Thoven to be able to get a body?
Hmm?
Well, that's a 17. What's my insight? A lot. No, insight would be intelligence, wouldn't it? So it's 17. Oh no, insight is wisdom.
That's
17
good.
plus 5, 22.
Me too. Yeah, you've known Thoven for a very long time, almost your entire Guardian life.
Hmm.
And it's pretty safe to say the stupid shit he's doing is pretty on brand with what a real Thoven
Okay,
would do.
good.
It might not be the Thoven, but it's definitely a
It's a
Thoven.
Thoven, not a Teresa pretending to be Thoven.
I think he
Excellent,
just
yeah.
really wants a body. I don't think there's much more to it.
Okay, sick.
That's awesome.
Because, like, you know, you give me a body and then I like, wow, you see my knives? I just got like these arms that makes my knives really fucking cool. And like, it's like I'm strong, I can help. Or just-
Can I get Beeper to scan this head? Does he have any guardian energy in him, or does he just think that he has guardian
Yeah,
energy?
I won't make you
in
roll
him?
for that. He absolutely does not have any Guardian energy whatsoever.
That's just Thoven's memories.
This is like a USB stick that's been plugged into, like a hard drive that's just plugged into a fucking robot. Right? It
This
just
is a-
thinks it's Thoven.
this
I'm
is a
gonna like cover
Deadpool head.
Thoven's ears, but turn to Chicken and be like, he seriously doesn't realize that he's not a guardian. I don't know what to do with this.
Oh shit, guys! I think my like little robot sensors broke. I can't hear anything. Guys, it's just yelling louder.
Look,
guys
he might
there?
not be. He might not be completely fucking useless still.
Did I hear
So if
that?
he doesn't shut up, I might have to do something about that.
I'm gonna take my hands off his ears.
Oh, there
Right
you
there,
go. Finally.
buddy.
Yeah, I'm good. I just miss walking, you know. You don't know how good you got it till it's gone, sort of thing. That and
Yeah.
eating, I never thought I'd miss that, or breathing,
Oh,
or
I
even
don't miss
bleeding
that.
out. Like it's weird, but anyway, like yeah, down this little lovely ominous pit is where I came from at least, because I was trying to escape. So the fact you guys are going down there is pretty fucking crazy. But then again,
into
chicken
the
wasn't
When
all
was
hivified.
When was the last time that you saw the original lady
Oh,
before all of these purple bots?
what's yonks? What's that in like a calculable,
Was she in this room?
like right now, or
Like the last time you saw her, was she in this room?
no? She was at the bottom of the facility.
Okay.
And then you know they're going on about the plan and all the plan. And then like you know her
Wait, what's the
fucking
plan? Thoven, what's the plan?
oh my plan was, well, you put me on a body, right?
No,
and
no,
then if
no.
you could
Focus. I need you to focus.
sorry, this is a big day for me.
What was the lady's plan, Thoven?
Oh, it was just fucking yelling at Clovis the entire fucking time.
Okay.
Just about like, oh,
Can
I
you
want to
play
get
back
out
some
of.
audio memories? What did they say?
Is that how an EXO works? Sure, I open my mouth and just nothing comes out, expecting like a projector, like a gay play.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, yeah, she said that, and then keep going.
He didn't.
Oh my God.
No, her plan was like, she just wanted to get. Well, I don't. Like, this is a problem. She didn't like outright tell me. It's just like bits and bobs I sort of remember, but
It's
like,
okay.
yeah,
What do you
she just
remember?
really wanted to get out of her body or something. But it looked like a guy. That was the really confusing part.
Yeah, that
Um,
was you.
Yeah, see, I don't have a mirror around, so I mean, I just assumed, but that was a real big beard. It was really hard to tell. And then like, yeah, Clovis was just, or that guy was just like, oh yeah, no, there's gonna be more. We're gonna have to probably travel, and something about the Dreaming City. Fuck if I know what that is. And then like, I don't know. I woke up in a tube. I broke out, and then like the lady bots were chasing me, and then yeah, the civil war happened, and I watched my brothers and friends die horribly, torn from their bodies limb by limb.
Chicken, do you think that they went back for the crystal?
the crystal.
The crystal that Thoven was impaled on that turned him and Teresa into the one awoken.
Oh shit. Maybe.
Oh yeah, Awoken. Did we find those guys?
You
I
did.
don't like you very much.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because like she was also talking about them a lot too. Like she's the new reigning, you know, her was the new reigning queen of the Awoken, and like you know, once she takes control of the Awoken, blah blah blah, fucking you know,
Okay, so
Clovis
they've
will have her
definitely gone-
grace.
Come back.
I'm gonna like find a memory stick on myself and I'm gonna be like, Beeper, can you download what's happened and take it out of my head and then place it into the slot that's on the back of his so that he just knows what's happened? Download
and
your
then with
daughter. We went to the Dreaming
those, like,
City.
Those iMovie transitions were like the
Yeah.
whole thing. Like
Is
fades
it the
by.
PowerPoint and like each
Yeah.
transition is the crumpled paper and it gets thrown? Do you
Like
guys make
Star
it down
Wipes
this? Like I imagine
It's,
you guys are walking down this stairway while this discussion's happening.
It's an ink thing, an ink blot.
Ink blot,
Timeline?
yeah.
In block cutscene, yeah.
Yeah, Sebs, quickly draw that up for us.
Oh,
Bobby.
yeah. Give me five. Give me
So-
five.
Where was that crystal?
Dreaming City.
Dreaming City.
So you're like hypothesizing that they've gone or plan to go back to the Dreaming City.
I don't know what that word is, but if it's an insult, I don't appreciate that.
If she was talking about a plan and then he said that we would need to travel and then the Dreaming City, that's my hypothesis, yes.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh wait, I haven't been
Shut
given
the
the USB
fuck
now.
up, Thoven. This doesn't. The adults are talking.
We need to see it. Yeah, lots of talking. We need to see if we can find anything. Have any of the other Guardians or anybody found anything on any of the computers?
I'll say they can go back and search if you want to roll for that, Sebs. They can try and maybe I'd say a 15 again. Try and beat that. Technology,
No.
No.
No, they're not.
not really. They're
They're
struggling.
not good. They're
It's
not good.
pretty shit.
She's just rezzed. Give her a break.
Yeah.
So you guys have made it like down this stairway now. I imagine this whole
Okay.
conversation's been happening.
Yeah, yeah.
And you guys, same deal, make it to another one of these like hexagonal. Is that a word? It is now. Hexagonal doors that like
Hexagonal.
hexagonal. There you go. Doors, and as you approach, it just motion sensors and opens. And now, same deal with your darkness vision. How many feet is that?
Like 60. Immune to disease.
Now,
Resistant to poison.
You guys also noticed the entire time
60.
Fovin's been talking and saying stupid shit, blah blah, the usual. Probably more asshole-ish than normal. But then the second you guys have entered this room, he's shut the fuck up, like almost abrasively. Like the second like Chicken's body's turned to the door, he just went mute.
I'm gonna tap the side of the skull. Like,
Too quiet.
I mean, this is the fucking hallway.
Can we like perception check? Is there any? Are we alone in here?
You give me a perception check. You guys can see dark vision. You guys just see this hallway. It's just pitch black, and it's that hexagonal shape, and it keeps just going down further than your like dark vision can see.
I got an 11, so I probably don't see extra shit.
You see pretty much what I've described. It's that you can see on the floors. It looks like there's these vents, like these metal grates that are sort of weird to be on a floor. Like you're not used to that in that sort of type of facility. But other than that, it looks like it's hard to tell. But it looks like maybe even the like hexagonal shape is like glass on the outside, like the walling, encasing could be glass. Yeah, this is
And down the end is just another hexagonal door, or
you can't see. It just goes into darkness.
Okay.
But Foven head's like, yeah, that's the hallway. That one's not great. Oh, we really? Yeah, I forgot we have to fucking go down here, don't we?
yeah, I guess we keep
will.
on keeping on.
I
press
suggest
on cautiously.
we don't make a noise unless you guys want to go back and get me a body, and then I can like guide you through
You're
it. But-
definitely not getting a body.
okay, well then shut the fuck up as we go in here.
Coming from.
Yes.
I got dribbling over like a basketball.
All right, you guys want to walk inside?
Yeah, I'm levitating
All
through.
right. As you walk in and take your first like step through, who goes in first?
Chicken. Levitation.
Chicken, yeah. Chicken, you levitate in, and then just the motion sensor, and you hear that light, that LED thum, you know, that buzz, as just and the tick, like the tick, and then boom, as your like little area you walked into just erupts into light.
Illuminates.
Yep. And you keep moving forward, and this is still sort of the doorway, moving to the next bit, and then it's boom, same thing again. This time, give me both a perception check and a stealth check with disadvantage.
Yeah, light.
Uh, 15 perception
Stealth was
and 7 stealth.
14 stealth.
Yep.
And perception. What's 18 plus 3? 21.
21.
21 perception.
21. All right. So you guys both can see as you've like taken these steps in, and the lights sort of like illuminate your area, and then you're just like, oh, and you're taking it back for a moment. You sort of pinpoint down that corridor, and you start looking deeply, and you see this like dark red familiar glow sort of encasing the sides of the walls. And as you're like taking that sight in and being like, wait a minute, I know this light, I know this ominous feeling like creeps up in your chest. And as you like your vision sort of comes to and you move closer towards like where you are now, you see the glass encased around you is just covered in these bodies of exos, just all facing. And with such a low stealth roll, you can see that their eyes are looking at you, and there's just all like this glass is all covered with these red tendrils and just exo corpses that have like surrounded this glass corridor.
They're
And
on
as
the
you
other
keep-
side of the glass, right?
On the other side of the glass. Think of like an
Oh my
aquarium,
God.
like a
Yeah,
hallway
yeah,
through
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yep, and just instead of water, it's surrounded by Siva and exo bodies. And as you start walking through, you notice they're all like awake. Some of them are purple, yeah, that pinky purple tinge to them. Others just look like normal exos. Others just look destroyed beyond recognition. Like it's just like the frame of one, but it's still sort of moving. And as you keep walking, it's getting thicker and more dense, and these tendrils are getting redder, darker, and they're just getting, yeah, like more compact and more together. And you start making it towards the end of this hallway, and you see another hexagonal door. This time it's closed. And another one of these ground vents that has been like broken, or it looks like from the outside, like someone's punched it in.
Is there any is there any like prison door put something into something, close it up, and it shows up on the other side, sort of situation with any of these glasses with the Siva people in them.
What do you mean?
Like, for instance, if we had anti-Siva with us, would we be able to put a nanite into like a little compartment and then close it up into that wall so that it went onto the other
not
side?
to the outside, but you could definitely break the window if you'd like.
No, I don't want to break the window. No.
That's
let's not
okay
go
because
crazy.
you start hearing this thumping, this
Oh, they're
loud
gonna try and thump it.
thumping from just the start of this doorway where you've come from. And as you enter this door, you can start seeing that all the other ones that are above you and you're looking up start like wriggling and shaking and just trying to move, but it looks like the volume and the amount of like pressure that's on top of them is just forcing them to sort of stay still. But you can start hearing
Yeah.
this loud banging sort of where you entered, and Foven
Okay.
starts looking or sounding a bit more panicked.
This is your repertoire, boyo. Siva.
I'll give you a roll. Oh, with a nat 20, the thumping starts sounding like cracking and
Oh,
glass
fuck.
shattering.
How deep into the facility are we at this point?
Oh, you've gone down like a level. You could retreat. Guess you just, I mean, Teresa can get away with it and she can just, go do her master plan.
Okay, remember how we talked about the hidden making anti-Siva weapons?
Yeah.
That hasn't had time to cook yet, has it? Like, we don't
No.
have that shit.
No.
Oh, do we go back and like rearm and? Because Chicken would be pretty scared of Siva knowing
All of
like
his
knowing
history
what
with
he knows. Yeah.
it.
Well, okay. Well, Chicken would be like, like this is Siva.
So this is your inner
dangerous.
monologue that's happening in your head, right?
Well,
Because
Or
I'd
you
turn
having
to you
a
and I'd be
discussion.
like this is Siva.
As you
can't-
guys are talking, you
can't
can
fight
see this
this.
cracked web of like glass that's starting to shatter and it's just moving like the Ice Age, fucking the rat, the little squirrel trying to get the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
acorn just
did
cracking.
the door that
all
we
up in
came
this
through
frame.
look like it had a locking mechanism? Could we burst back
No, it's
through
definitely
that door?
open. You could go back. But
No,
just
but
keep
could
in,
we go through it and then close it? Like
Possibly.
Iron Wolves situation?
you
Lord of
understand.
Rise of Iron situation?
Yeah, you guys understand how like these type of doors work. They definitely can be locked. Whether you can is a
Yeah.
different question, but definitely can be.
Chicken, I'd also be like in I know that Siva can like rewrite matter and stuff. Like I'm not convinced that it can like it would be contained.
I mean, Shax, from what we know of Shax, he doesn't. This is outside the table talk. Shax doesn't emit Siva or anything like that, but some of these things are broken and busted. Like, we don't know what kind of level of stability they're in.
Yeah, the warlock that's not Kit goes, yeah, man, I think we should go. Like, this is getting. This is getting.
You other guys are like shit in the bed.
I
right
never,
now.
look,
Yeah.
I never signed up for this, man. And
Well, we have to leave like now. This will
Yeah.
get bad.
As-
We need the anti-Siva.
as you
Let's
see him looking,
retreat.
you can see him looking back up this corridor. How long do you think this corridor is, Thorvin?
Well, currently to the door it says 120 feet, and
Okay,
they've like almost moved in halfway to it
okay.
at this point.
Yeah.
They've gone a little
So
bit.
we're going to sprint back out, and then I want to try and lock the door behind us.
so sprint back out the way you came.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna lock it by like getting Beeper to do it, or like you gonna stand there and try and fuck with
No,
it?
I'm going to try and get Beeper to do it. I'm going to help him, but I'm going to try and get
Yeah.
Beeper to do it.
All right,
Because he's the tech guy.
guys, give me an agility check here because I'm saying as you
Agility!
guys have made this decision, the window of opportunity to turn back, at least without combat, is getting very slim.
Yeah.
As you can now see that this glass is cracking all around and it looks like there's just like shoulders and heads just like bashing into this glass as hard as they can, and it's got that robotic mechanism noise of all these like gears of all these exos are just like moving back and forth, just trying to break and like wriggle free. And you can see these strands of Siva that have like injected into all of these exos as well, like spreading this web and all around them as well.
Tell me that my natural 20 got something, chicken. Don't you fuck this up for
I got
me.
a 17. Yeah.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
17.
So 25 for me.
Sevs, can you give me a roll on the other boys? Timber, yeah, you guys start sprinting
Hmm.
and you manage to start running.
Anybody that tries to fall behind with my 25, can I try and coat hanger scoop them up and drag them with me?
Yeah, I could say that. What were the rolls?
So the Titan is gone. The Titan is starting to go.
Sprinted.
Blake is pretty good, but the other warlock that's shitting himself is holding back. Like he's caught something on like one of the grates or something that he's kind of twisted his ankle slightly, and he's aiming, but he's about like 6 or 7 steps behind you.
I would say that warlock that's like put his foot in the grate. It's because the way he's gotten stuck is his foot has gone through this grate.
Yep.
And he is now like half stuck into this thing. So you could definitely stop and try and help him, but I'll say that take a turn.
Yeah, I want to try and stop and take a turn.
Wait, before you do that, how deep underground are we?
Like it's hard to tell, but you're deep. Like it isn't like the regular underground. Like you know how when we went to the vault, it was like a staircase down into like their thing. It's not like that depth. We're talking deeper because you went through this hangar that dropped down. Then you go to another level and it's gone down again.
He's trying to work out if he can use one of his special actions and
I have my big
dimension doors
teleport that takes us 100 feet, but I'm not gonna do that yet.
I don't know how long 100 feet is, but I feel like that's
100 foot is the size of a
like 30 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said you're way deeper than that.
Yeah. So that's what the guy's stuck. He's trying to pull his foot out of the grate, and you can see the grate just fall away below him.
Yeah.
And
I'm helping him try to pull himself out.
Yeah, you can hear a clang below him onto something else.
So you're going to try and pull him up?
Yeah. Do we want me to do that as part of my 25, or do you want me to roll again?
Maybe we'll just say advantage on that then. If you got the 20, you want to try and do it like that. The whole thing is you'd probably have to stop in some.
Well,
like,
the fact is,
The
fact is, she'll only be able to, if she's dragging somebody, she'll only be able to do half movement. So whatever your half movement.
Yeah.
So if you're 120, it's going to take her like 3 or 4 turns to get out.
We're not.
I just want to get him back. I want to get the warlock back into momentum and then like scream at him to start blinking. For fuck's sake!
I'm not that type of warlock.
Who doesn't take blink?
Then what do you want to roll?
Sorry, chicken.
I was gonna say what? Chicken's not waiting. Chicken's scared.
Yeah, no.
Chicken's scared. All right.
Yeah, so I would have tried to get him get his momentum going. So I would think that it could be either dex or strength. Because like I'm trying to get him back up or her back up onto their
it'll be strength.
both feet.
It'll be strength because it'll be athletics.
Okay. It's only a 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, sorry, it's a 16. An 11, not a 10. 16. To try and get them running back on their 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 16. Let me do a roll here. Ooh, yeah. So you definitely run over to this grate. Like as you're running past, you try and scoop up this warlock. You pick him up flawlessly, pretty much, and you like kind of like throw him up a bit in the air. And as you're just so focused on this, you don't realize as this ground starts crumbling below you, and the vent starts concaving in because with a natural 4 on this stability of this thing, you fall down into the lower level.
Yeah. Would I be able to try? Would I have already landed on the below level, or would I have been able to try and grab a hold of the floor that had just concaved?
I'll let you try and grab it, but we'll say for this turn order, like the instance of falling is what's happening.
Absolutely.
Chicken, as that has happened as well. Have you cleared it? Because you rolled a 18, didn't you?
I got a 17. Yeah.
17. Yeah. As you've made it to this other side here, like I see from just behind you, you see this like funnel of just exo start pouring out into this hallway and through the broken glass. First it's like 1 or 2, but then it starts being like 3, 4, 5, 6, and then now there's like a little pile of these exo bodies, and they look up at you as well, sort of blocking off your like sideline between timber.
So let me just think. So you're running out towards the door, and this glass cracks at the entrance and starts dropping exo bodies in front of you, which is the exit.
Between you and the door.
Yeah.
Can I? Am I with? So Timber and this warlock are back behind us.
Yeah, they've just disappeared.
How far behind us are they at this point?
I would say they're probably the 60 feet difference.
Oh fuck! You, god damn it! You really waited for that bastard. We could have just let him die.
Ohana means family.
I watched that movie today.
Oh yeah, the new one.
No, the
Oh, thank
OG.
God.
Come on now.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Because I fuck. If you were here, I would just piece this out past them and then keep running.
Well, as you look back, as Thorvin says, they are not there. They've
They fell down a layer.
Timber
which is...
and the other person you heard a clang and they've just disappeared.
Isn't it just me that disappeared?
No, the warlock has
Did
gone
I
as well.
manage to get the wall?
You did throw him
forward?
up, but you've made such a hole. I'd say you
Oh,
threw
okay.
him right back down.
That's fair.
Well, I chicken through like gritted robo teeth. Well, I guess I probably have some sort of hive mandible now, like fucking Timber, and I go back. I start going back, and I fucking jump down the hole, I guess, with the goal of when I get to Timber and that warlock, I'm gonna grab them both and do my hive teleport 100 feet as like towards the out direction.
All right, give you a moment before you get to do that, but would probably say you'd have to do a dexterity save to try and like get out, like it's like clambering at you now as you've like been sort of blocked off. As that's happening, Timber, you've still. Oh, actually, give me your roll to try and hold on.
Okay. +5. 18 + 5.
Hell yeah, you're holding on. You've got your one robot hand there that's like bursting into this metal, and you hear the screams of this warlock, and it's that like, oh my god, I'm falling to my death scream. It's like, ah! But it's not getting quieter. You just keep hearing the yelling, and then you realize that like, oh, and you look down yourself. It's a pretty small drop. It's not as far as you thought it was. But you see the warlock be like, and he stops screaming, and now he's looking back up as he sees more of this glass cracking from above where you guys are, and starts turning around and like running. Yeah, you're not too sure yet. Just starts running. You can hear the metal ping, ping, ping. So you can pull yourself up or drop down.
I'm going to make the executive decision to drop.
Okay.
It's not that big of a
I
drop.
was gonna say chicken will be running back towards you, screaming, "Group up!"
yeah.
As
I would assume that Blake and the Titan would also be running with Chicken.
They'd be running backwards. Yeah.
as you run back, Chicken, you can hear something stumble, skid across the floor. As I just rolled an athletics roll for that Titan, and he rolled a natural 1, and you can see that as he stumbled, this horde of exos grab at him, and you can hear him scream as he gets dragged under, just like a zombie film. He's screaming as the hands are coming in, pulling off bits of his armor as the ghost pops out as well, and the ghost gets dragged and held and pulled under this fucking thing.
It's just going to a fucking bubble.
I'm not that type of Titan.
Why do we bring the most useless bastards?
I mean, you guys didn't bring any hunters, bro. They can dodge. They
No,
can
I
blink.
don't fucking trust them anymore.
Teva would have been crazy. You guys were set.
The fucking bubble would be good.
I'm not that type of Titan.
So, I mean, I look, but that sucks to suck. I guess, like, I don't like Timber's really who I'm going back for.
Tell me that he's a striker Titan and he can just like fists of havoc his way out.
No.
No, he does fuck.
No.
No.
So Timber, so Chicken, I say you're about to enter into this hole. Timber, you look down, you realize that this warlock, he's started running now the wrong direction. He's running towards the other way. Because as you can see, now that you're facing, there is no doorway or anything here. It just looks like a cement wall on the back there. And you can see now on the glass below you as well, like the glass bits of the wall, the corners, you can see these hands of like these spider-like exos sort of crawling up and around this glass. You turn around to see, was it Daryl? Is that his name now?
I called him Carol because
Carol.
I was like, he's a little pussy.
Yeah.
And he can have a girl's
running down
name.
this hallway as this door that like relatively where this other door was, you can like that was up top, you can see that one is wide open. And he's running towards that direction.
But surely you see chicken sprinting towards you and think, oh, we should try and meet in the middle.
Well, no, he's fallen down below. You guys, you're not down
fuck
there.
He's below, yeah.
You can try and talk to him. I imagine you could.
You know, I would be screaming at him, being like, "Get back here and group up. We're gonna get out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Return." I was trying to see if I had like a leadership stance or something as a Titan, but I don't.
Well,
I don't think that's this
I rolled
game.
a 2. Like, I don't know, what would we classify that as? Like a persuasion or?
I
I would say
this
more-
guy is riddled with fear, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say persuasion. I'd be saying persuasion in basically you're trying to persuade him to do what he doesn't want to do.
yeah. So if you want to persuade him, go for it.
Wait.
Wait.
He's like, they're coming. They're coming. There's more.
That's all right. We're gonna get out. Come on. We're gonna get out. I've nearly found it on my thing. Oh, it's got nothing. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, 19, baby.
19.
I rolled 15. I
15,
wanted a
hell yeah.
19. I rolled a 15.
I rolled an 18.
Damn it!
So yeah, he'd still be filled with fear, but I'd say like the words have like gotten into him a bit and he's like turned around a bit, but he's still like conscientious of what's going on, trying to back up a bit. He's not full sprinting this time.
I'm gonna take if so how far away from me did he get? Because
Maybe
I want to
30 feet.
try and
30 feet. Made it towards the door you guys were headed to.
I want to try and because we're on a different level now, so they've still got to funnel all the way back down to the thing and then get to us. So I would try to close the distance between me and the warlock.
Sebs, can you let me share screen? I might
Yeah, of course.
paint, a visual example for you guys. Make it easier.
Which is going to be further. Like you might have to blink to us. But because Blake's a warlock as well, right?
Yes.
He was
So
a fire chicken.
This is your corridor, right? You can see
Yep.
that?
Yep.
This is the door that has blocked you.
Yep.
Say chicken's like from here, right? There's this hole that's here, and it's the same thing under, except there's no door.
Yeah.
So that's door. That's no door. And then from here, the door that was there is open.
Yeah.
So big gap there. And now, sorry, my measurements are shit, but imagine that's about
Sorry about
30
it.
feet there.
Yep.
And so your warlock guy's here now, and then you've landed here. Chicken's about to jump in here.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
so I
then
try and
Blake's
close the
dead.
gap between me and the warlock so that at least if I reach out my hand and grab him by the arm, Chicken can then grab me by the arm and then send all of us. If we're all like daisy chain touching, right?
Yeah, I mean, does this warlock know what you're trying to do though?
Nah,
Like,
he
would
would
he-
never have seen it before.
Yeah. So, and what are you? So you're trying to just grab him now, just like a strength, like catch up to him? And now
Yeah.
Chicken, I probably
I'm just
say
gonna be
you've
like,
hopped
wait,
down now.
we've got a way out. Like, but we need to be together. We need to be grouped up. We survive this if we're together.
How do I stop sharing?
I don't know.
Oh, if you told the wrong buttons. There we go. I can see again. My train of thought. So yeah, Chicken, now you've hopped in here as well. You can try and talk to him if you want, but he's like coming back. He's just not like too keen on it. He doesn't really understand
Fucking if
what's
he's
going
not
on here.
hurrying, I don't give like Chicken's not
Yeah.
the one
So
to
you just want to make
shit.
it to Timber?
I'm grabbing Timber. I'm grabbing whoever is like should be the other guardians have kept pace. So I grab Bob or whoever, and I do my fucking hive, like teleport thing. Go hopefully teleport to like past the entrance of that hallway. You said it was like 120 feet. This is part way down, so at least I'm hoping we can get past where
On
they're
the other side of the
exos
Seagull.
are coming in.
Yeah, for 100 feet. Is
and
there
that cost me
anything with
10
that? Just,
HP.
and summon
cost me 10
Thrall and things,
HP.
right?
I can spend more HP to summon enemies. I'm not going to do that because I'm probably going to want to do that again. So I'm going to
Okay.
need my HP.
So you've made it now. So 100 feet. Yeah, I'd say you're within like now back into this stairway or this stairwell. And you're Foven on his little robot thing going, oh shit, are they behind us? And you
Should we
can
establish
hear-
who actually made it with us?
Yeah, or your warlock. If you weren't grabbing him, he's gone.
Oh,
I
Warlock
was
is-
trying to grab him though.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Do the roll for that, Timber.
Strength?
Yeah. Trying to hold this man in.
Ooh. So that's an 18 plus 5.
18 plus 5.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grab him as well and then back in. You're not too far up to this stairwell.
Yeah,
but
and
as
then
you've
we
made it-
fucking hit the legs, keep retreating.
Yeah. You guys can keep
Yeah, yeah.
running up and you keep running out, and you're gonna keep going and getting. Well, the exos don't really get tired or guardians, but you're making up these stairs. You can hear this rattle behind you, and you start hearing more of this this grinding noise
Yeah.
of this like mechanism. It sounds like it's coming from above you now.
Does it sound like the noise of the bunker doors mechanism?
Would you know what bunker? I mean, it's a good guess. I'd say. Wouldn't really have to roll that. Odds are, if a thing was making that loud noise, probably some sort of bunker door or something of that nature.
Or the like, because I was just thinking of our time in the bunkers and that one door that we did actually open.
Oh yeah, then I'd say yeah. It sounds like the
Um,
bunker door up top.
Okay. We gotta bounce like now. And I will just be continually trying to force people, run, jump, use all of your movement.
You guys slowly start making it up, and you're hearing the clanging in the metal, the ping, 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 pong, pong of like these metal frames. It sounds like you look down as well. They're like climbing up this stairwell and moving up. Some of them are like sevified, some of them more decrepit and pink as well. And then you're getting up, and they're gaining on you guys, but you make it to the top, and the first thing you notice, it's dark, like real dark. And you start hearing another voice, another Thoven sounding voice from back in the room.
Oh, well, I'll take it too. I don't give a
That's
shit.
that's not me.
Why is there two of you?
There's and you hear the other Thoven, or you hear the voice of this other Thoven. Guys, get out! Come here now. We can get out of here. Chicken, Timber, there's no time. We need to get out now.
Chicken would be inclined to just keep leaving and ignore this other Thoven voice. So
Keep
I
ignoring this other
I
Thoven
just
voice.
keep running. But
Yep.
if Timber were to stop, I would notice it and probably.
Oh my god. No, if the Seaver is chasing us, we're leaving for the door leaving.
That door leaving as you come up is enclosed.
It's closed. The whole thing's
Yeah,
closed.
Like you just
I can get
pitch
us-
black when you walked in
I
there.
can get us through that. That's fine. Once
You're
we
going to
get
be
the
able to
door-
scale. We're talking.
can go
You
100
guys jumped
feet.
in.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
blink
deeper
us
than 100
again.
feet.
Not blink us. He's gonna teleport us again.
It was a
can I
big
just-
drop down. You'd have to climb relatively high and then blink everyone.
Can I? Well, can I? I have enough health left to do it twice. Can I like do it?
Does
and
it
then
work
reactivate it
sequentially like
midair?
that?
Yeah.
Well, the
I'm-
only penalty that says is a health penalty.
The only issue you got is on an angle. So this thing is it's like that. Basically, it's on a fucking almost a vertical angle. As you
Okay, and
kind
this
of-
other Thoven is trying to get us to go into a room.
Well, you just hear this other voice from like the other side of that hangar that you didn't really like explore much, almost to where the pile of like hands that grabbed that other battle exo, that other Teresa. And you start hearing more of this clanging and banging and this sound of this like gargle. You can't even tell what it sounds like now. The robotic high-pitched voices of all of these other things saying something in almost unison, but you can't even decipher it. And it sounds like it's getting close.
Thoven,
Other
do you know
Thoven
how to
on your
get us
belt.
out of here?
Which one? And you hear that both sequentially.
Either.
The Ymir one is who I'd be trying to talk
The
to.
mere one.
Yeah.
I'm fucking no man. That was the only exit I knew of. And you hear the other Thoven now yelling. He's like, "Get over here now!"
I'm gonna jump to the one that's saying get over here.
All right.
Yeah.
He's in a rubble.
Yeah, you start running into more of this, and you can see that there's this like into the rubble pile that got pulled apart before. You can see now the indentation of where the body was. You can see another chute, like this little cylindrical.
cylindrical.
That word.
Cylindrical.
Yep, thank
Cylindrical?
you. Chute that goes down.
And
That
as you
looks like almost like a
Down.
as you
garbage
as you
dispenser.
look in this garbage disposal, you can hear on the radio as this warlock goes, guys, I found a button.
You can see now half hanging into this like cylindrical chute is the top half and arms and head of a Thoven robot. It's like,
We're
get
not
in
going
the thing
down
now.
though.
It's like, do you want to die? And then Thoven bot just boop, through the portal. Through the
Through the
cylinder.
chute.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have a fucking better option.
No, exactly. Right into the garbage chute we go.
All right.
Fucking Jesus.
As
This shit went south.
I say, give me like an agility roll because you guys have to moving all of this fucking debris and shit, and trying to like weasel your way through one at a time as well. Try to do the
Can I
order
just
as
blink
now.
through?
Yeah, you can blink through,
I blink through.
Asshole.
but the other two can't.
I don't give a shit.
No. I
Um,
got. Are you saying agility as in strength athletics or agility as in acrobatics dex?
oh, sorry, dexterity.
Dexterity, so that's only 13 for me.
Oh wait, I thought I shouldn't do it as a straight. If it's the dex, I'll roll. 17 plus 5, so 20, 22.
Yeah, it's not a hard bar to pass, but it's just taking time because this wall of like entity is coming towards you now. It has breached into this room, and you can just hear the pitter patter of these exo feet behind you. But yeah, you guys both managed to roll through, and just in time, whoop, through the chute, as you can hear the loud ching, bang, bang, as all of these exos are trying to fit in this really small hole and just haven't really figured out that one by one is the way to go here. And they're all just fighting over and trying to get through, and there's like bits of debris flying down past you as like bits are getting in, and like exo heads and things are like snapping at you as they go past, but nothing really full-bodied. And you guys through this pit, and it's getting faster and faster, and you can see like the little white light that's on like emergency lights going boom, 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 faster, 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 faster. Can you guys give me a, what would you say to stop your fall real quick
Jump.
without warning? What's your surprise? Like
Agility.
Jump.
agility? One more agility check. Chicken, you as well.
But I levitate.
But it's more. It's not the fault. It's not the fact that you have to stop yourself. So your levitation is not. Your levitation is keeping you off the
Counts as
body.
the ground, I
So
imagine, right?
so you're trying to
17
stop
plus
yourself from, because you're going so fast now. It's
Yeah,
the
it's a
fact that you
deceleration.
could.
Yeah.
30, 20.
24.
Same deal. You guys managed to see this, like the little bit of light you guys can perceive through your dark vision. You can see that there's a ground coming up quickly, and you can see just this like half mangled exocorpse of Fofen looking up at you as you land and then boom, jump off into this other like dark.
Is there a way to
closet-looking room.
quickly close the garbage chute from this end?
Not really. It looks like it's still open, and there's bits of debris falling out of it, but no figures yet.
I'm gonna grab the torso body then and keep running. Is
Alright.
there a door?
Yeah, there'd be like, there's almost like a broom closet. You guys are in here. So
Oh,
like you've
Jesus.
walked out into this hallway, and the little doors slide open. It staggers a bit, and you just with your strength just and open it up. Oh.
And then can we try to close it? Like lock,
Yeah,
lock
yeah,
that
same deal.
shit?
Just give me a strength thing. Probably couldn't lock it, but you can try and put the door back where it was. You hear
Ooh.
what'd you call what's the God of War Fofen called again? What's the name of that?
Ymir.
Ymir Fofen. Being like, oh, what the fuck was that? That was way worse than the last time I was there. And then half Foven.
Head
Be like,
moving.
Yeah. Half body Foven. Whoa, bro. Oh shit, he sounds like me.
Oh shit.
Nah, I'm
there's
joking, I know this
tools up.
one. That's Foven. That's my mate. It's like, how are you, mate? It's like, yeah, I'm good, mate. It's like, fuck, bro, I thought they got you, eh? He's like, yeah, nah, they did, eh? And then
Jesus.
having this back and forth. He's like, so, chicken, you look weird.
I'm not fucking doing this again.
I rolled a 17.
Doing what
Um,
again? And then fucking headphone. They're really over the whole, like they're not grasping the whole, you don't have the memory of whatever the fuck they're doing. Like I don't even know if it's
Yeah.
them, to be honest. I don't think that's even Chicken. Chicken was way more powerful last time I met him.
Oh my god, we don't have time for this. How the fuck do we get out of here?
Oh, half corpse fam. No idea. I just know this is where the other the Teresa bot went. I know that one.
Wait, the Teresa bot went this way?
Yeah. With the other ones.
Can we see if there's any with the other ones? Like, is there any debris or like oil stains or something in the direction that they might have gone? I'm
You
assuming
mean
they'd be
investigation
half
shot?
bots.
Because that one was damaged too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That
the
one
one
that
that
escaped, yeah.
the one that escaped, right?
Be leaking something.
Yeah.
Investigation. Is that intelligence? I'm not that intelligent. 12. 12.
12, it's hard to see. There's a lot of this black just going around. It's like, is that from me? I don't even know at this point. Like, there's just shit sort of everywhere. You can make out like indentations within it. There's definitely been movement through here, but you don't know really like whose it could be from or how fresh it was.
Which direction does it look like it's going?
Heading
just
down,
go
so
that
you
way.
guys are into like another corridor, and it looks like almost sleeping, like like arrangements, like a barracks. From what you've gathered, you've like opened this door in, and you're almost in like a hotel corridor, and you can see just more of these like same sliding doors that spread across up there, and then same deal, another little Rasputin looking door at the end, and then like another like kitchenette like looking dining room just to the side there as well.
We go ahead for that.
Chicken, same deal, no dramas. Are
Yeah.
you guys taking Halfoven with you, or
Yeah. We'll be
Yeah.
carrying them.
Can we just rip off just its head?
Definitely
No.
can. Do it?
I
We
feel
We
like
might
that
need him to
that might
control a
kill it.
computer.
Is it? How are you,
I
how are
want to
you
leave this
picking up?
facility with as many like Mimiathovens as I can.
How are you picking up this one? Because it's pretty
Yeah.
big. So like, are you carrying it over your shoulder? Because I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you guys like,
I
an
want to
ability.
like
do, like-
C3PO that shit.
Can I do
Yeah.
like an insight check? How if I ripped its head off, how confident would I be that it would live?
Give me an insight roll.
17 plus 1, 18.
Other Foven lived. Why the fuck not?
Okay, I rip its head off and I put it on my belt next to it.
So you just walk over. You're like, chicken man. Oh, bro, where'd you get all the hype? Just
Yeah.
rip it off. It's like,
I like stomp on the chest and
Screaming.
rip the head off. Put
This
it
is like, oh, that weirdly didn't hurt. And
Jesus.
put him back on that, and they're like
yeah,
facing
and
each other,
now there's
almost like kissing.
there's two.
Yep.
I
oh,
smacked
oh,
that
we
one on
should
the
have
head to
Foven
dent it
heads.
so we can tell them apart. There's
Fuck
Oh,
boy.
fuck, I felt. Why'd I feel that?
yeah, one's dented, one's not.
Fuck
well-
it out.
So now they're talking in unison. Chicken, why the fuck did you do that? Wait, hold on.
Because I don't have the fucking energy to
Chicken.
carry a torso.
Why the fuck did you do that? Oh, you carry me? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you could also just get me a new body and then you don't have to carry me at all.
Absolutely not happening.
Well, congratulations. You guys fucked this one up, eh?
We fucked it up. You're the one that doesn't know how to get out of here.
Well, I'm ahead. What's your excuse?
I just got here. You've been here for weeks. You should already know the layout of this place.
No, I was too busy being ripped apart in the Civil War. It's like, yeah, me too. It's like, you guys should have seen the Foven Civil War, man. It was crazy.
Oh my
There was so
God.
many of us, and there was a whole big fight. And then like Teresa Bot was just like, absolutely not. And she was going crazy. And then like, I don't even know, the real Teresa came in at one point. It was fucking nuts.
The real Teresa,
Yeah.
like the blue meat one.
Yeah, me. It's like, I
And
don't understand how you
what
haven't really
happened
got a
to
grasp
them?
of this yet. There's just two of us put into consciousness, and like we share the same body.
The dented one is smarter.
Yeah. And yeah, we share
What's
the
the
same
last
body
thing
for a
you
whole bit.
remember, dented Thoven?
That's a great question.
PT.
There was a dragon. Oh yeah, wait a minute. You fucking pushed me to my death, you fucking piece of shit.
Okay, so this one is,
push me to my
this one is
death,
a
okay.
lot smarter. Yeah.
Yep. Still not. It's still not the latest one.
I'm almost ready to leave the first Thoven behind.
No, you can't do that to your friend.
Oh, friend might be stretching there.
It's like, yeah, this is just like where we are now. This is the barracks. It's like, I don't know, there wasn't much R&R during these experiments here, but yeah, Teresa, like I'm assuming she like killed you guys or some shit, because now we're fucking here. I just keep waking up with these test tubes. I have this vivid memory of just like waking up in some sort of like mechanism and then being like ripped out and then being like, no, this didn't work. And then like, you know, I was killed and then wake up and I'm killed and I wake up. And it's just, my throat like hurts thinking about it. Not that he can feel it or do the arm motion. But yeah, this was the barracksy area. This was like, I mean, this was a whole ass facility. There's a lot of staff here, I think. But this bit leads back onto like the main core, I think. I mean, or you guys could go back up the chute, but I just saw the other Teresa. She went down here. I was like, oh, this looks like a way to go somewhere.
Yeah,
heard
let's
you
see
guys
if we can follow
running.
it. I'm gonna go
It's-
towards the hexagon door, the new
I'm
one.
going deeper without any way to defend ourselves against the see if it feels wrong, but I don't see a better option,
Oh,
unfortunately.
the Siva thing. Yeah. Wait, did you guys find all those?
Find them. They found us.
Is that what was chasing you? Yeah, they're bad. That was like that. That's what happened during the Fovan Civil War. It's like we were winning, believe it or not, and then the fucking Siva came in and just like started mopping up all the bits and pieces that were sort of left, and then it became that fucking weird abomination. I don't know. A lot of good Fovans died during that battle. Pour one out. I think we should have a moment of silence.
And we keep walking.
Yeah, that's enough silence.
As I walk, every time I don't need to step, but I decide to land and walk so that the two heads collide every time I take
Ow.
a step.
Ow. Ow, I think. Ow, I think. So you guys are just trying to head down through this other door.
Yeah.
You break down, like, go through this door. It opens up. Same deal, pretty like shittily, and you have to pry it open again. And then you break down into like another like staircase that leads into another corridor. On the walls, you guys can start seeing like what looks like art and murals, and like Clovis Bray and Clovis like facilities and blah blah blah, and then like Rasputin works and just a lot of that sort of art that you can see on my coin here, where it's like humanity and the star and fucking that godly sort of shit Clovis is into.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys keep going deeper and deeper. You're seeing like these green, blue, red, and orange, like painted like little lines that sort of spread up along the wall and then go to all these different little signs and then spread out again into more different hallways. And you can see there you've got like R&D, you've got like core, you've got back to like entrance and reception. You've got another line that goes into maintenance.
Is there a hangar?
Hangar would probably be like the reception. You can
Gotcha.
infer from where you've been that that's back where you came.
Plunk it out.
And you guys keep going deeper and deeper inside. And then you come up to almost like a dead end, but it's not. There's this big glass window, this big pane that you can see as you're walking inside. And as you start getting towards the end, you look out and you can still see that red ominous glow pretty far in the distance. If you guys want, give me a perception check. Each of yous.
22.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
Perception, please.
Perception.
Oh man.
D4.
18.
18. So chicken, you can definitely you see this, but you don't see it as obviously as clearly as Timber. But you can kind of infer between what you both seen what this is and what you guys are looking at. But this is like where they do the tours. So if you think of like the front public facing like aspect of this facility, this is like the tour like area where it's like, hey, come have a look at this. This is our R&D lab does all this, and then over here is this, blah blah blah. And then
We're
this
completely
is the,
safe.
yeah, this is the main showcase. This pane you've walked up to, this window is like the showstopper at the end of the tour. And out looking across this field, you can just see this giant diamond in the middle of this cavern. And you can see all of these red tendrils sticking out from it, and another glass tube that's now been shattered really far away. Maybe, I'm shit with feet, but some kilometers away. Right, this is a huge sort of chasm, and you can see it being suspended by these silver wires. And that glass tube you can infer is probably where you came from. That's heading towards the core of that. And below you can just see piles and piles of what looks like millions upon millions of just pieces of exo and rubble and metal that's filling the bottom of this like chamber.
What did you say had the red tendrils coming out of it?
This big sphere, this big diamond thing in the middle.
Diamonds like a diamond?
Chicken would know what it is. This is like Rasputin's core.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Like one of those facilities. Think Rise of Iron again. That the War Mine, when you go into it and you do that bridge. You guys
Yeah.
before were at that bridge entering it, you've detoured, and now you're looking at it from the side. But you can see this core has got Siva tendrils like ripping out of it into the chasm below. And then another big, almost like not a Siva waterfall, because waterfall would imply it's moving. But you can see just through like the lights, this just like tendrils that go down into this pile. And you can swear, Timber, you can almost see this pile just like moving, like in waves. But yeah, millions upon millions of rubble you can see. The other Titans and Guardians are with you are just trying to regain their breath and like, what guys, what the fuck do we do now?
We are royally.
We are fucked.
You hear of a dented Foven be like, yeah, that's wait, Foven, do you know what that one is? He goes, yeah, I do. Wait, chicken, pull me up. He wants you to pull him
I
up.
turn slightly. I don't pick them up. I just
Yeah.
let them see.
Yeah, that's it. That was where I escaped from. And other Foven, is that where you came from? It's like I don't remember, but this definitely looks similar. I'm pretty sure that was where Teresa was. She was in there.
This is bad.
And
They're
like
moving.
Clovis, I mean, I don't think they're in there now, but
I mean, something's in there. It's moving.
well, I mean, the Siva, like when I was looking at it, there was no Siva there. Last time I was here, this was pretty chill. This was like a nice little corridor, and it was pretty good vibes outside of the killing and the experimenting. The feng shui of this place was really nice.
Shit.
But like, I mean, yeah. Well, what are you guys doing here? Like, I need some context here. And the other Foven starts explaining what the USB, like from the fucking day one of what he's missed from the USB training space. Like, no, I know that.
It's like leaving last wish where the ink blot
skip.
starts playing again. God damn it.
Like, God damn it, skip the fucking dialogue, skip. Start sending him some lore pages he has to read. It's fucking homework. He gets through and he's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. She's like, oh, wow, she really fucked you up, eh, chicken? And wait, so you guys were just like, oh, I'm going to mosey on down here and just fucking go kill Teresa.
We didn't expect them to get such a foothold this quickly.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't. I don't think.
They didn't.
Well, I have no memories of Siva really outside of the Foven Civil War. I think that's a new addition.
So where did it come from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that was probably when he wanted to leave, I imagine, as Foven said.
Can you please tell us what you know without omitting any of these potentially important details?
I'm not admitting anything. You guys just simply didn't ask. And the other phone's like, I just didn't even fucking know. It's like, you also ripped my head off. Why the fuck should I help you? Actually, I'll give you a deal,
pit.
chicken. If you just put my head on a body and like attach me there, I'll tell you whatever you
I
want.
grab the head and I dangle it over the fucking precipice.
Oh, do you want to like break the glass and do it?
No.
It's still like
I thought we
intact.
were- yeah, sorry.
But I imagine he gets the threat, like you're putting it up to the glass.
Yeah.
Give me like an intimidation with advantage because he's just a head, and I'll roll against it.
Oh no.
With a
18.
nat 1, yeah, I imagine
Okay,
it wouldn't take
18
much.
on the dice.
It's like, all right, fucking fine. As I said, my memory's a bit fucking, here and there, but the gist of it was I have a couple memories of some other Foven bots, and I was talking to some of the other Foven exos, and we kind of got an idea on what's going on, piece bits and together, right? So, we were put into exos because Clovis is trying to experiment with like separating consciousnesses because of, well, what I'm assuming now is this Ahamkara magic stuff. I mean, I knew that, sorry. That wasn't really working too well. And after a lot of failed experiments and a lot of like, just a lot of experimenting in general is pretty painful, kind of sucked. They were pretty much running into dead ends. They had some success because like, hey, look, there's Foven bot now. Hell yeah, there's a lot of us. But then there are also the Teresa bots, and they weren't really anything. Teresa's trying to get the light back, I think, ideally, if they're going to swap over. And that wasn't working at all. And then also there were the fucking crazy bots, like the real crazy ones that were still Teresa and Foven in the same robot. Don't ask me how the fuck that happened. But yeah, at some point they just left, and then we had this fucking brilliant idea as a collective to like, break our chains, let's go. And then like we broke out, and like we were all imprisoned, of course, the Foven bots, but like the Teresa bots, they did free fucking rant. They didn't give a fuck. They were pretty chill for the most part until we broke out. That's when it got really bad. And then, but from there we were like, oh, this is a brilliant plan. And we were like fucking with some panels and shit. And then we opened the Siva reserves thinking, oh, we get the Siva, we can make like my dagger, right? We get that back. And then it started killing some more of our Foven people. And then the Civil War happened. And then, yeah, now there's Siva everywhere. Kind of my bad. I mean, I wasn't the one that pressed the button, but like, kind of on me. I'll take the L on that one.
Why am I not surprised?
It was a good plan.
Was it?
Well, I mean, yeah, hindsight's a bitch, isn't it? But I mean, all you got to do is just go there and then get to how they fucking escaped.
Wait,
Oh
what do you
yeah, I
mean?
forgot. Yeah, the Vex portal.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was sorry. I'm pretty fucking loopy these days. I'll be honest. There's a lot. It's been a stressful time for me.
How do we
Okay.
get out of here? I don't know. Oh wait, there's a Vex portal.
I mean, yeah. There's also
Where's
a plot
this
MacGuffin that way.
fucking portal? Yeah.
There's a portals in the fucking Rasputin thing. That
Wait,
was like
down
what was
there?
like using all their energy. They were like, fucking, I'm not fucking smart or any of this stuff, but Clovis was really harping on this fucking portal.
Well, I guess we got to go to the fucking portal.
Wait, does he mean in with the Seaver is?
Yeah, just across the river of dead thing.
Oh hell no.
To be fair, I don't think the river's that deep. It's just very wide.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We've
I
done
mean-
rivers.
I mean, well, it's technically, I know I said a river, but it's not flowing per se, so I think you're kind of good. It's more just like a pile. We've done crazier shit than this before. We like killed the dragon, didn't we? We did that, right?
We did that.
Oh
We
yeah, well,
did.
see, fucking perfect.
Is there any like did you say that we're in a voyeur room? So there's no doors other than the one that we came in?
It's pretty much a dead end. There's more hallways and things you can go down. You could follow the maps and maybe the maintenance tunnels and find different ways. Like there are a couple ways to reach it outside where you are, but they're not as easy as, hey, walk down this corridor. You guys sort of stuff that one up.
Seaver, you threw Seaver at us.
I didn't do nothing. Foven
The
did that.
DM walked me over a cliff.
Yeah. It's fun. I get to finally retaliate. You see other Foven now, non-dinted ones. Like, I mean, I've got a brilliant plan if you're just trying to get over there. No takers.
Brilliant plan.
Brilliant plan.
You don't
Way
think that all of
better
your
than
brilliant
releasing the
plans?
Seaver. Way better than releasing the Seaver.
Righto, let's hear it.
All right, so like, see how there's like these tendril. Chicken, can I get a better look, please?
I pick him up and I hold him
Put
forward
him
again and smack him against the glass again.
up. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
See how those tendril things are like spiking out into like the chasm. Well, why don't you just like monkey bar across? I mean, I can't. I don't have arms, but I mean, you could probably like climb and maybe balance on that. Some of them are thick, some of them are thin, but like, I don't know how Seaver works, but I imagine if you don't make noise, you can just like hobble your way across or just tightrope walk across. Just don't fall.
I'm walking back to see where I could find the map of the facility and
Yep.
where all of the little lines are going.
So same deal as you're walking past,
my
you notice
God.
like these lines on the floor are like divvying off into different corridors, but most of these corridors seem like caved in or even like seavifying to like a wall and things, or just other locked doors. But you can see that on this map, you have the maintenance shaft, you have that's leading down to like another area, and also there's a vent alongside that wall there. And then you've got the reception area, which is sort of back where you came, but that would be presumably blocked off to some degree. You've
Mm.
got the R&D facility, which is like, I think on this level, like you think is on this level that you're on now. And for the most part, the rest of it seems pretty miscellaneous and not really heading towards your ultimate goal.
I mean, we could try to die hard this shit.
I mean, Chicken, why don't you just teleport up on the thing and then
'Cause
just
it
keep
fucking
teleporting across?
hurts us. But is there no reason? Can I levitate, right? I can just levitate across and like float across, right?
Oh, 100%.
How high is your levitate though? I thought it was only 10 foot.
Yeah, but it'd be off the surface of the liquid, not off.
I feel
the
like you could. 'cause
floor.
it's
Yeah,
solid.
yeah.
Like it's not liquid. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Let me. Oh fuck! What's it called?
It'd be like Back to the Future 2. The skateboard
Nice
doesn't work on
hoverboard.
water.
Mm-hmm.
Ethereal gate.
Maybe
It doesn't
chickens.
say how high.
Maybe chicken's a bit young for The old reference.
never
I
watched
mean, I
any
love
of them.
those movies.
Never seen any of them.
What?
No,
That's
I know
crazy.
there's like
The
Griff or
first
something.
Back to the Future is a perfect movie.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
got that option. You've got possibly like you could maybe the ghost could try and check out maintenance tunnels and see what could be the linking. But for the most part, you could also even like break the chasm, like break the glass here and try and walk through and make it up. There are definitely clamber spots you could do, or you could try and retrace your steps. Now that presumably the heat is off you, go back up this tunnel and try again.
The stars in my HUD have gone down.
Yeah, there's this little eye icon that was like on your screen for a little bit, and then it just went to a shut eye.
What is the fastest path to get us there
Just
Oh,
based
should
on
we-
what we can
Should we decide
ascertain?
next time on Dragon Ball Z?
Oh,
Yeah.
no!
Oh, I was waiting for Sebs. I was gonna keep rambling.
No, that's I was gonna wait until a poignant moment where I could go, ta-da!
Well, then I'll say this: as you look out to this ocean of just debris, and you're looking up and you're seeing these Siva tendrils start wrapping around this like glass channel, and then this big like diamond. You gain the impression, and like even the ghost says, "Yeah, your best bet's probably getting through it. Get through it, baby." And if you
Can't
get
go
into
over it,
there-
can't go under it. We have to go through it.
And thank you. And that is where we will leave it today. Give everybody a big thanks because that was actually really fucking good. And I actually enjoyed just sitting here listening to it, to be honest.
Boiling
Pancake,
sauce.
you did. Look, you like Pancake threw some ideas at me. And I was trying. Obviously, he's not listening. He's not going on to Discord because I was
Yeah, I did not
messaging.
see anything
Nah.
you wrote till way later. I was
But
like,
you. So what happened was you fucked his encounter up. Like just out of just your thought process and stuff. And fair play, he didn't go to shit, and he actually carried on with the thing because there was a big encounter where you were supposed to go through the grates and you were supposed to separate and then press buttons to open the doors in front of you. And as the things came back, but you used you did the chaotic thing where you go, I'm getting the fucking back out of you, and then you would woof, straight back. But fair play, like
Fever at us.
yeah.
I didn't think the guy that was so hell-bent on fucking stopping Clovis would see some
No,
red
but
fucking
that's
tentacle and
the
be like,
thing
yeah,
in my
man.
past. Is
Yeah.
that Zero
But-
fucking scares the shit out of me.
Same
But-
with a small army of fucking guardians. You're like, yeah, no, I'm good.
He
Oh,
did
good.
he did well because I was like, drop the glass
Yeah,
now.
I didn't even read
Drop
that
the
shit
glass
till I
now.
was like,
Well, you, because you were at the other side of the door, and I messaged him. I was like, "Drop the glass now. Drop it. Drop." And he didn't. He didn't hear shit.
I had the Twitch stream open. Okay, I was supporting the fucking channel.
But thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We will be carrying on this. Thorvin will be. But what I'm gonna do, because I felt a little bit like, oh, what should I do?
Yeah, I felt
I am
that.
gonna write Blake up. And I'm gonna role play Blake over the next couple of things. So I'm gonna write Blake. I'm gonna make him slightly less than you guys, about a level 10. But I will be playing Blake from now on,
Okay.
and that's what I'll be doing. So I will give everything over to Thorvin. So I'll help him with the combat and stuff like this. But I will start role playing in these little sessions. But thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. If you want to go and check all the pre stuff, go on Spotify. We have changed the channel, and this will be changing over in a while. We will be called Chronicles and Chaos if you want to find the stuff on Spotify. Go and follow TikTok. Go and follow Pancake on TikTok. He does some really good stuff. Check him out on YouTube. He's doing some absolutely fantastic stuff there. Check out Toxic Tavern and all that sort of stuff. But thank you very much for
yes.
coming out tonight.
Thank you guys.
Night. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, so hot.